I hate the tactics some businesses use because earlier today I was doing some voting for my stocks, and I was looking at the AGNC Investment Corp's uh, stockholder meeting for voting, and they were intentionally trying to word some of the like vote this way or that way as ambiguous as possible because they wanted to make changes to the changes for a amendment they had that effectively restricted how uh, the executive officers and board had to act because it was amendments to the amendments of our amended and restated certificate of incorporation, eliminating the supermajority voting requirements. Uh, now, uh, what they're effectively trying to do is they're trying to confuse people who don't have, like, some people will just go through and vote for whatever the board says to vote. Some people will only go through and vote against what the board says to vote. And some people will just do a quick skim, and they're trying to confuse the people who do this quick skim uh, because they're trying to amendments or restatements, eliminating supermajority. Uh, and when you read the full document, they're trying to change what counts as a supermajority to a higher number, because a supermajority is 75% usually, and a simple majority is 50. And the elimination of the supermajority for the voters was a good thing because that gave people with smaller stock amounts better options because the board controls most of the company, obviously. Usually around 65%, and then their friends will control 75%. Or like another 10% between their friends to get that 75% supermajority. But by eliminating the supermajority requirements, the reinstatement from some previous board directors who changed it after protesting, they were trying to, because it changed how you count the numbers effectively. They're trying to quietly change it back without eliminating that rule by just changing a couple of the wording. So, oh no, this doesn't apply. See, we're using this loophole that we created so that, oh, we still count as the supermajority. It's just not a supermajority by changing how the voting is counting. And you can see this happening in places like Florida for normal Democratic votes. Which, here's a hint, if, I don't know, maybe a Florida governor is trying to remove the other political party, that's a very bad thing. But whatever, that's not what this is about. I just find it annoying how companies try and use triple or quadruple negatives to confuse people. Because this isn't how it's presented to them. It's usually presented by like an 8 or something. It's like, hey, they want to lessen our restrictions on the voting, or they want to increase the smallest shareholders' requirements for voting and stuff. Is the explanation they'll get, and they'll have a lawyer or someone specializing in contracts intentionally confuse up the wording, and it's just such a fucking annoying manipulation tactic. As I try and accumulate more shares to fight this, I'm asking that you do too if you can. Like, I know the majority of people don't care. It's one of the sad truths of the world. and that plenty of people who do care don't have the means to do anything about it, which is another big, sad truth. This is a way to consistently make money that the government doesn't fuck around with much, because a lot of rich people do it. I'm not going to say you're going to make massive money off of investing. The only way you're going to do that is if you already have a massive amount of money. Because remember, there's no such thing as a self-made billionaire. They just like to present that image so that people like them better. Yeah. Fuck companies trying to manipulate you with triple negatives. They should go fuck themselves.